50 Quotes by MalcolmX. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. A wise man can play the part of a clown, but a clown can't play the part of a wise man. We need more light about each other. Light creates understanding. Understanding creates love. Love creates patience, and patience creates unity. If you're not careful, the newspapers will have you hating the people who are being oppressed and loving the people who are doing the oppressing. You can't separate peace from freedom, because no one can be at peace unless he has his freedom. Non-violence is fine, as long as it works. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. You're not to be so blind with patriotism that you can't face reality. Wrong is wrong, no matter who does it or says it. One of the first things I think young people, especially nowadays, should learn is how to see for yourself and listen for yourself and think for yourself. Then you can come to an intelligent decision for yourself. I am going to tell you like it is. I hope you can take it like it is. You don't have to be a man to fight for freedom. All you have to do is be an intelligent human being. Truth is on the side of the oppressed. One day, may we all meet together in the light of understanding. Early in life, I had learned that if you want something, you had better make some noise. And I, for one, will not join in with anyone. I don't care what color you are, as long as you want to change this miserable condition that exists on this earth. I don't even call it violence when it's self-defense. I call it intelligence. You can't legislate goodwill. That comes through education. Don't be in such a hurry to condemn a person because he doesn't do what you do or think as you think. There was a time when you didn't know what you know today. People don't realize how a man's whole life can be changed by one book. Nobody can give you freedom. Nobody can give you equality or justice or anything. If you're a man, you take it. Read absolutely everything you can get your hands on, because you never know where you will get an idea from. You have to wake the people up first, then you will get action. Power doesn't back up in the face of a smile or in the face of a threat of some kind of non-violent loving action. It's not the nature of power to back up in the face of anything but some more power. I have more respect for a man who lets me know where he stands, even if he's wrong, than the one who comes up like an angel and is nothing but a devil. To me, the thing that is worse than death is betrayal. You see, I could conceive of death, but I could not conceive of betrayal. I'm a man who believes that I died 20 years ago, and I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything. By any means necessary. If you're not ready to die for it, Take the word freedom out of your mouth. Envy blinds men and makes it impossible for them to think clearly. History is a people's memory, and without it, a man is demoted to the lower animals. Only a fool would let his enemy teach his children. The media is the most powerful entity on earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. And that's power, because they control the minds of the masses. In all our deeds, the proper value and respect for time determines success or failure. You don't have a peaceful revolution. You don't have a turn-the-cheek revolution. There's no such thing as a non-violent revolution. America is the first country that can actually have a bloodless revolution. Power in defense of freedom is greater than power in behalf of tyranny and oppression, because power, real power, comes from our conviction, which produces action, uncompromising action. Despite my firm convictions, I've always been a man who tries to face facts and to accept the reality of life as new experiences and new knowledge unfolds. I have always kept an open mind, a flexibility that must go hand in hand with every form of the intelligent search for truth. To have been a criminal is no disgrace. To remain a criminal is the disgrace. If you have no critics, you'll likely have no success. There is no better than adversity. Every defeat, every heartbreak, every loss contains its own seed, its own lesson on how to improve your performance next time. Usually when people are sad, they don't do anything. They just cry over their condition. But when they get angry, they bring about a change. When I is replaced with we, even illness becomes wellness. Sitting at the table doesn't make you a diner. You must be eating some of what's on the plate. Being here in America doesn't make you an American. Being born here in America doesn't make you an American. Stumbling is not falling. After you get your freedom, your enemy will respect you. We cannot think of being acceptable to others until we have first proven acceptable to ourselves. Why am I as I am? To understand that of any person, his whole life from birth must be reviewed. All of our experiences fuse into our personality. Everything that ever happened to us is an ingredient. And just because you have colleges and universities doesn't mean you have an education. Anytime you find someone more successful than you are, especially when you're both engaged in the same business, you know they're doing something you aren't. A heading. I believe in human beings, and that all human beings should be respected as such, regardless of their color.